Hey guys, Thomas here. And no, don't click away. I'm doing a giveaway to all my subscribers. I'm giving away the chance to
Stop being such a whiny little bitch about imaginary cartoon characters.
And well, actually, this doesn't even have anything to do with today's review. I'm just weirded out that people get so emotional over shows that they're willing to attack the creators. Like, just chill down. Today's video though is all about the show which has debatably one of the best openings in recent history and tries to wrap our mind around the concept of living an eternity in one single frame. Before I begin, I'm also doing a challenge where you guys comment what I should review next, and the show with the most comments and the most likes will be picked for the future review. Nothing longer than 50 episodes please, because I still want to go outside and hang around with friends at least like once a month. But let's begin with the opening. And I'm super serious when I say that even if the show is forgettable, the opening is one of the best I've seen in a while. Nah, stop! Don't comment anything like, ooh, but have you seen this opening? Or, oh, have you seen that opening, you dumb cunt? No! Nothing is comparable. On the official video of the opening on YouTube, I wrote a while back how it's the best opening in recent years. And everybody was like, dude, have you seen the Akka 13 opening? Kakegurui opening? Princess Principal opening? And yes, I've seen them! I've seen them all! They're not even close to being on the same level. 7 Deadly Sins. That's basic shonen trash. Attack on Titan. That's basic shonen trash. My Hero Academia Season 3. That's basic shonen trash. Inuyashiki. That's pretty cool, to be honest. But not as cool as this. All of you are trash. Except this guy, who agreed with me, he's pretty cool. I've seen all of them, and nothing holds up in my objective opinion. This is a masterpiece. I honestly don't even give a shit about the show. Fuck the show. I'm reviewing the opening instead. It completely mesmerized me the first time I saw it. And the succeeding 10 times. But after a while, sure, the more I looked at it, the less visually impressive it got. It's not even close to the smoothness of the Bakemonogatari series or the hype that shonen shows have, but it's just a combination of music with the visuals that makes it work. It doesn't need to have incredible animation, because it can achieve a better result with a unique style that stands out. They have a refined color style, use of elements from other mediums, and even foreshadow the story. I love every freaking second of it. And there's so much symbolism in it too. Okay, just look at that. Her shadows turn into the hands of a clock to symbolize how her past and future fighting against it. Honestly, okay, no, I don't care. I just love the opening for what it is. Can't we just enjoy something without overanalyzing it? I mean, magic's always much funner when you don't know the secret behind the trick. Honestly, do I even have to review this show? Because I don't wanna. So, yeah, the anime itself, well, it's not that good, but it's not bad either. It's a show that's good enough to watch, but you'll forget it when the new season arrives, like with most of the shows. I mean, Violet Evergarden was so hyped and nobody cares anymore. You look 2 seasons back, and even the best shows will be completely forgotten, like Inuyashiki or, wow, fall 2017 was a really shit time for anime. So it does do some things well that I really liked. Spoilers ahead, but honestly, who cares? It's not like you're going to watch it anyways. Just stop lying to yourself and let Papa Thomas tell you a story. The main premise is that a badass grandpa owns a magic stone that allows the users to stop time for anybody who's with them at the time, and the family tries to use it to get back their kidnapped family members. It turns out that they were being monitored the entire time by some mafia guys who wanted the stone for themselves and came into the stop time with them too. And for the rest of the season they just faff around in the world fighting against each other and contemplating over life. So what I did love about the series is that the entirety of the show takes place in one single time frame. This isn't a time travel anime or really even stopping time or anything like that. It's more like time has been stopped once and that's all. It all takes place in this golden afternoon, and I feel that it's a pretty nice concept. Even the name of the show, Kokoku, means moment by moment. And it does take place in a single moment, so that's pretty cute tongue-in-cheek naming. And also the ending. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the ending now. Okay, so at the end, the main character has to stay in the stop time alone for certain reasons. And it starts off fine, but as time passes we start to understand how devastating that can be for a person. There is no music, nobody to talk to, even though everybody you know is around you, and not much happening. And it's even making me uncomfortable watching it because it did feel like it got me on a deeper level at that point. Of course, it's completely erased with the ending 3 minutes that kinda reverses it all, but who cares, the final episode was just pretty cool. And I'd even say that the physics of this world are splendid. Like, if you want to drink, you can't just pour water down your mouth because it doesn't work, you have to squeeze it and then the bottle stays that way. Or if you take something that's in the time stop and you throw it, then it slows down mid-throw and just keeps on staying there. It doesn't retain its momentum. I just wonder how it would be for people when they finally come out of time stop. Come again. What the— Now, since we've spent most of the time with characters, they have to be good, right? Well, they are just kinda okay. There's nothing bad about them, but they aren't that charismatic either. Except the boss man. He I adore, though he had his own share of problems. Like, the whole main reason for the drama is that he wants the stone and wants to get rid of the family, but his motivation for controlling time is that he wants to live forever and just acquire knowledge about the future up to the point where the world ends. He doesn't even care about the money or anything, he's just thirsty for information. And that makes some things that he does later on a bit questionable, because he could have won pretty easily. And yeah, it's just bizarre how it turned out. The main characters themselves, Yukawa and Yi-san, are okay. They just don't have that much going for them. Both do what they have to do and that's all. The thing is that the show has like 10 different side characters and they try to add a story to every one of them. And it just feels a bit too spread out. Again, it's not a bad thing to try and flesh out the side characters, it's just that when you do that, the main characters won't seem as main anymore because you're not putting that much attention to them, especially in a short anime like this. What's cool though is that everybody in the family has superpowers. It's not really that well explained, except that, oh, you have fancy bloodline which somehow gives you special powers in the stop time. But I'm going to let it pass because superpowers, they're freaking awesome. Look how cool it is. Grandpa can teleport and the kid can control enemies. Yukawa's power even plays a pretty big role, because she can punch people out of time stop. That's how at the end she manages to remove everybody else and stay there alone, because nobody could get back out anymore, because of some reasons. Now, it's pretty good, but the show again has some faults in it. The CGI is pretty crappy at points, and the animation isn't that special. It's just nothing special or unique, except for the start intro part where the time stopped and it did this 3D bit where things were floating in the air that really overstayed its welcome. Like, who cares?
Oh my god, look at how awesome this is, oh my god! Yeah.
And considering it's a show that focuses on time, I'm a bit disappointed that they managed to mess up the continuity between different episodes. If you were to watch it weekly, you probably wouldn't notice it, but if you're binging, and in one episode she has bruises on her neck, and 2 minutes later in the next episode she doesn't, then that's just weird. There are also huge monsters in this world who protect the people in stasis, so the people who are moving in the time stop wouldn't hurt them in any way. And they are supposed to be the people who were trapped in that world and gave up on life. But it turns out that there are only 4 guys there, and they all kinda died pretty quickly, which was just like, why? Why build that tension? Why even try to give us this kind of side plot, except for, of course, one of the side characters? It really didn't give us that much. You'd expect there to be more of those freaky monsters to protect people. You have this interesting enemy, but you don't do anything with it except just resolve a subplot. And yeah, screw the last ending part, that was just crappy. So, it wasn't a bad show at all. I even enjoyed it for its originality, but it just didn't do anything that impressive. So, I'm feeling a strong 6 out of 10. But even though this wasn't one of the best shows, what I do keep coming back to is the 7 Deadly Sins. Mostly because of Elizabeth. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little update to a previous video. And though I agree with a lot of the points made in the video, Elizabeth is still an awesome character. First of all, damn, that body. Secondly, it's just fresh to see an anime girl character not playing to the standard tropes of being a tsundere or like just this basic bitch. And well, I just wanted to let you know how amazing she was. That's all. But anyways, leave a comment down below what I should review in the future, and I hope to see you in the next video.